Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you John and Jeanette's telephone from Kentucky, and this is a Snoopy telephone. Now, this is a body that we had in the shop. They didn't send in Snoopy himself. They just sent in the base. And then they didn't send the handset, but then I had them send me the handset, because when I go through these things, I don't really need the actual like a Snoopy or Mickey. You can always pull the body off and just send me the base and the handset. But it's a good thing that they sent me a handset, because here's a new handset cord that I put on for them for Snoopy. The one that they had was pretty trashed, and so as you can see, we could have fixed it up, but it's pretty worn out, and it has some cracks and things in it, so there's really no sense in trying to save that handset. Another issue was they had a lot of sticky stuff on the handset itself, and I removed that. So anyway, this base, or the body that's on their base, is basically, I'm showing that with the newer style keypad that's been installed, the electronic one, and the different network, there will be no problem with Snoopy setting on this keypad and on their base. So basically, it's just to show you that it fits, and that won't be an issue. So anyway, let's do this. Let's go ahead and ring Snoopy. I'll let that go a couple of times, and I'll show you what happened on the inside. I'll give that one more ring. Give you some dial tone. And if you watch on the analyzer, I'm going to go ahead and dial some numbers. Just go through all the numbers. I'm going to end in a 2, and then I'm going to hang up. I'm going to dial a 2, and I'm going to transmit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Every time you see that red indicator light on the analyzer, that's 100% modulation on transmit, and so when you modulate. So I'm going to go ahead and take Snoopy away from the telephone at this point, and I'll kind of show you what happened on the inside. What was changed was their original keypad. Now, I think they purchased this Snoopy from somewhere, and we had the original keypad and network that it had came with, and the coil, the transformer, basically, had some problems, and we repaired that. And then on the original keypad, these coils that are tunable coils, basically, that if they get out of whack too much, they just aren't going to work, and you really have to change them, and basically you're not going to find these unless you get them off another keypad, and really you wouldn't want to destroy a decent keypad, so you try to keep these intact because they're pretty touchy, and you can only tune them once or twice. Because what happens is the graphite plug in them, the surrounding will crack, and sometimes the plug itself will too, the tuner. So we went ahead and they opted for going with a situation of an electronic network and keypad, which kind of gets you away from having to deal with these older style type tuning manual keypads, and that gets you away from that. So basically we'll set that aside and show you what we have here. They went with a newer style, and as you can see, it's an electronic type keypad, and it also is a different network. And this network here, all of this equipment here is considered original equipment basically, because later models of Snoopy and Mickey and some of the other ones started going to this newer electronic keypad to get away from that tuning one, and then they had a different network. So everything has been changed here and kind of redesigned. Now there's even an earlier or even a later model which ends up being a circuit board and then also an electronic keypad, because a lot of your like your tone generator chip and everything is on the back of this keypad. So they even changed that in later models. So basically it's all been changed now, and what we're going to do, and this one's bridge rectifier protected, so they're never going to have a polarity issue either. And what we're going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and dial some numbers once again. I'm going to hang up, let it ring. What I want to do is I kind of want to set the video down a little bit to kind of show you what's going on. I want to go ahead and dial my numbers here. I want to go to a 2. I'm going to end in a 2. And so now on this configuration of a regular line cord, I'm going to go ahead and plug it into a regular line cord. Now, when I plug into this end unit here, this adapter, what basically is going to happen is that is actually a different polarity than if I plugged it in over at this adapter here for a dual port. So I'm going to plug it in this side, and I'm going to give you some dial tone, and I'm going to dial my number. And really what I'm showing you here, that's going to be busy. I'm going to hang up, and I'm going to dial, say, time and temp.
Good afternoon. Need service for your car today? Call any of our service departments or make an appointment online at Offenburg.com. Today is Sunday, September 25th. The time is 3:59.
Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to go ahead and I want to switch the polarity around, so that, and what I'm kind of showing you is that there won't be a polarity issue if the line has improper polarity or the jack that you're plugging into. So now what I want to do is give you some dial tone, and then I want to dial time and temp again. Trying to show you that any way I dial plug in polarity wise, it's always going to dial out.
Online anytime at Offenburg.com. Today is Sunday, September 25th. The time is 3:59. Current temperature 65 degrees.
Now what I'm also going to do is we'll go ahead and call Walmart.
Thank you for calling Walmart.
Okay, and then I'm going to switch it around again. And we'll do Walmart again.
Thank you for calling Walmart.
And I'll dial my number, and it'll be busy. So we know this telephone is in working condition, and basically it's ready to be sent back to John and Jeanette, and they're in Kentucky. So this is their handset, and we've got them a new handset cord, and this is a little heavier duty than what you would normally get. So basically that's going to probably last them for a long, long time. And Snoopy's a really cool telephone, and we kind of moved him into the future here a little bit with an electronic keypad and got away from the tunable one. And so I don't suspect he'll have as many problems as he had in the past. I think they purchased this somewhere. We get this story all the time off the internet, and then when they got it, it was actually damaged. It didn't work right. So, I get these calls all the time. I bought it, person had a good rating I bought it from. They swore up and down it worked and all this other kind of stuff. And, you end up getting it, and sometimes they work, and most of the time they don't. So, it's just one of those things. But the telephone is repaired now, and they're going to be just fine. There's your dial tone. I'm going to flip through the numbers one more time if you watch the analyzer. And I'm going to end in a 2. And I'm going to go ahead and transmit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, hello. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is Snoopy's been repaired, and this is the final checkout video of this telephone, and it's ready to be sent back to John and Jeanette. And it's a great telephone. These are really cool, and I think everybody should have one of these, although there's probably not enough of them to go around for everybody. This is Dennis with A1 Telephone, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com. And you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.